Hey guys, it's been a while. Um, it's actually quite late, but I wanted to make this video. I just happened to be up, and some stuff is going on right now. Um, we really need to prepare for what's going to happen with the breakdown of the system. You know, get your food, get your water ready. Um, just prepare. There's some stuff going on right now, and it's hitting all areas. You see, with these train derailments, it's affecting the food supply. And just now, there were planes. There's stuff that's being dropped down in the air. There's a lot of these are small towns over here where I'm at in farmland. So if, it's like, and it's crazy because I just saw a reel on Instagram about this because I saw a whole bunch of spiritual stuff and awakened people. And there was one woman who was being, excuse my yawns, interviewed, and she was talking about it, you know, how now they have things in people's bodies, and they're putting it in the food now. With all the GMO, they're getting bills passed to you know, modify the food with these special ingredients, we'll call them. And now the only way to try to get around it is to eat what you grow. And this is why I've been an advocate of this, and why Spirit has led me to start my own garden. But even with that, you're going to get the nanoparticles from the air basically going into the food. And I witnessed it last week. And I just made a video about that I'll probably include into a larger vlog that I've been filming, and post that. But it's happening late at night, and there's stuff that's being dropped down, so it's real. But I figured since I was up, I would make this video. It's not on that topic. This is a separate video, and you know, we have to just keep ourselves on positive wavelengths and positive mindsets as all this is going on, because it's also a war in the mind. And by staying in those positive wavelengths, we can affect change as well. So I did post it, what just happened on Nextdoor, along with the video of the helicopters. You can hear several helicopters flying around, just to get people awake and see if anybody else is experiencing this. So I had to shut the windows, and right now I can't turn on central air, and I had to shut the windows, so it's gonna get stuffy in here, unfortunately. I did buy a window. I have central air, but I can't turn it on for reasons that I don't really want to go into right now. But I did buy like window unit, and I'm just like, I don't even know how I'm going to use a window unit. But it seems as if this is happening once a week, because it happened last week. So, and it's happening late at nights. So anyway, what I came on here is to do like a story time, and I have a lot of stories actually. And I've always wanted to do kind of like story time, but this time I have footage. So this video, it's probably, let me think, it's probably a year, a year, or maybe 2 years old. This is how long like I've been recording. Like, I have footage and just things I want to get out there, but life is so hectic. But anyway, so I wanted to do kind of like a story time where I tell you guys about this haunted experience. So, and now I actually have some of the footage. I don't have all of the footage, but some of it. Some of it was on my friend's phone at the time, and she didn't release all of the footage to me, so I only have what I have in my phone. But her phone caught the spirit so much more, and I don't know why. I don't think she had an iPhone. I think she was an Android, but her phone caught a lot more of the spirits. And the photos that you're going to see at the end of this video, you'll see those are the photos that she gave me. And there was actually video of certain things. Okay, so we basically went and decided to do me, and these are women that I met through doing the ayahuasca journey. We all were in the lodge. We all kind of, you know, struck up a relationship, and we decided to do Christmas together. A bit of an unconventional Christmas, but we were all kind of going through the same thing with our families, with kind of not really being that solid. So we decided to do a Christmas together, and we went to this Airbnb that was right outside of the Poconos, and it happened to be like a Victorian like house. And I always said I wanted to live in like a Victorian manor, but after having that experience there, I changed my mind. Because there is no way you're going to live in a Victorian manor without the ghost. Like, you can't get around it. Not that I have a problem with ghosts, but it's just so active. There's so much like history there. There's like the land, usually these places, like the land is probably has some kind of curse, or like the natives, you know, you have the activity from the natives, you have activity from the Victorians. It's just active. So I mean, think they like, it was like a legit Victorian house. They had, it was in they had a, what was that called again? You know, like the waiting room. I'm tired and it's late, so I'm not saying all the names appropriately, but this area that I'm sitting in right now, I call it like my tea lounge. I'm not going to swing the camera around right now, but I will maybe at another point in time. But they had, like, I have like a divider dividing it, and then I wanted to kind of make it a bit more like, a vacuum's over there, so I'm not going to swing it around, but, you know, Victorian-esque, and like, you know, this is where one can come to have tea and conversation. If I had a little piano, there would be a piano here, but you know, like that. So they had like one of those kind of rooms basically, and you know, with like the settees, and like I think it had a piano in it, and just, you'll see it in the video. And then they had, I wanted to see, 2, 3, maybe 4 or 5 bedrooms or whatever, and one of them being upstairs in the attic. Okay, so we got there. I drove down with one of our friends, and one of my other friends, she was already there. And when we got there, she was waiting for us outside. She said that she didn't feel comfortable in the house. Like, she was spooked out. So I was just like, okay. But clearly she was feeling the energy. So we went inside, and the footage that you'll see is of us cleansing the space. So we're all like on this kind of spiritual paths. So she had with her Palo Santo, and that's the first thing that we did when we got in the house. None of the reviews mentioned haunted. Everybody's just like, great place, great place. I'm like, there's just a lot of people who just aren't sensitive, or if things happen and they're just like explain it away or try to rationalize it away. But when you have people who are just like more open to these kind of things, like, you know what's going on, you know what time it is. So that's the first footage you'll see, is of us saging the place. And we hit these, it looked like stained glass, kind of like folding doors. And I was like, where did these doors go? And then I realized that they went upstairs to the attic. So it's kind of like another staircase inside the house, and it has these stained glass doors. You open the doors and sliding doors, and then you go up the staircase and it goes up to the attic. So I believe this is in the footage. As soon as I opened the doors, I felt spirit. Here at a Victorian manor. We track snow in the house. For display only. Try not to touch. And all of our crap in the kitchen. Beautiful kitchen. Ooh. So pretty. There's a sign in the basement that says do not enter.
The door is going to be propped up against that basement.
Smudging the space.
We're in our creepy Victorian mansion.
With a basement we can't enter.
Manifested. And it's just screaming a Halloween horror flick.
Okay, that door's locked.
Okay.
Okay. I think that goes out.
That door's closed. They won't let you come out there either.
Okay.
Here's one bathroom. Cute bathroom.
This is cute. Look at that sink.
Okay.
Light language in that room. Little mirror on the wall. Okay. This place is huge.
Mm-hmm.
I see two twins at the end of the hall.
Why'd you say that?
No.
Just kidding.
Red room.
Yeah, I think I'll be sleeping on
This
the
is so
couch.
cute.
Oh, there's a heater. Let's turn it. Oh, is that a fan?
I think it's
I think you're right. It is the space heater.
so they know
Yeah.
it's cold in here.
Right? Yeah, it is a space heater.
Look at these clothes.
Did you close that? Okay, well that's fucking creepy.
This is the crazy room, but I can't get the lights on on.
Here you go. Queen Elizabeth.
So cute. Oh. Wow. Oh, there's ducks up there.
Yes, those are your mallards.
Okay, so that looks like there's space heaters in each.
Where's the light? Can't see. Lady Mary's room.
Yeah, you could totally have this room.
Where's the light though? There's
I don't
like
know,
no
I
light.
think the light blew out because I tried to.
Yeah, there's no lights.
I think it's supposed to be this one. Okay.
There's a museum called Meowville in Santa Fe.
Yes, I've seen that. I saw
Yeah,
it.
I took my kids there, and it's an old house like this. And you go through closets to get through portals and
Oh my gosh, that's so
dryers and refrigerators. I think I'm sleeping on the couch, guys.
You don't like any of the rooms?
I'm kind of creeped out right now.
Are these all the rooms? There's 6
There's
rooms,
one
right?
more downstairs.
Okay.
Okay. And
It's totally amazing.
What is this? Just a cabinet? It's just like it goes upstairs.
It's a portal. It's all portals.
What is this, guys? What is this? Did you go up here? Did you go up here?
What do you mean?
I'm not going up there.
There's another.
Yeah.
That's like creepy freaking.
Oh my god, no, I have not gone up there. And I don't think I would have
That's
gone
the
up there.
attic room. Now, I lost, or I don't have the footage, but at that point, as we were upstairs, there is footage upstairs, but I don't, like I said, with the footage you're looking at is from my camera. On my friend's camera, her phone, Android phone, was actually picking up the spirits floating around. And so I got really like creeped out, and as you see in the footage, when we opened the door, because I felt spirit, and I felt spirit in a creepy way. Spirit can come in all kinds of ways, so that was creepy. And then so I was just like, oh my god, guys, do you feel that? And then like we're like going up the stairs with the Palo Santo, and I was just like, but you guys feel that, right? Or I made some comment like that, and it was like, as soon as I made that comment, my friend's phone caught a white kind of billowy, look like smoke, like go by the camera or whatever. And I remember because she shared the video on social media, and she pointed out like as I was saying that, there was literally like a spirit like going by. So unfortunately I don't have that footage because it was on her phone, but you'd see that same kind of essence in the photos that I share later on in this video. That was what was flying by. What was in the photos is what was flying by upstairs in the attic. So, you know, and they had like these little furnitures, you know, it was like kind of vintage Victorian furniture, but it just kind of added to it because it was like, you know, the little kid bed, like the little kid chair, like little small wooden baby cradle kind of thing. So it was just like, it's adding to the creep factor.
Okay, you go first.
I feel it. I feel it. Oh my god. It's super creepy. That's the attic room.
Will you guys follow me?
It's something out there. I just
You
felt
go.
that. Like,
I'm not going
why did
up
I
there.
just get scared like that? We're going up. We're fine. Okay. Oh yeah, go through with the post.
Is there a light?
Ah.
Let me go get the medieval torch.
Calls.
Ah.
Where's the light? I don't have my phone. Is somebody have a
Yeah.
Please protect us. Please let us go, archangels.
Okay. Wait.
Alright.
This is the attic
We should have
room
that. What's the
with the baby
like that heat
chairs.
sensor thing?
I'm gonna leave the light on in here.
Can't really see in this one. The lights do not work.
There's black.
But there's another bed there. Okay.
There's black in your smoke. That's okay.
Like the rest of the house felt okay, but
Yeah,
coming
that's
up
not
this
good at all.
stairs
Do you see
felt
when you
weird.
lit it before? It was like
Yeah.
white. You see it? Oh, yeah. There's definitely a spirit in here.
We'll be okay.
Okay.
I don't think anyone should sleep in this attic though.
No,
think
no,
it's-
I don't think you could dare me to sleep in this attic. No, no.
So anyway, so then we go back downstairs. I staged out my room very heavily. The Palo Santo was good, but I took the stage to my room very heavily. And I remember one point, my friend came and she slept in the room with me, and she was like, it just feels nice and calm in here. I was like, yes, that's because I smoked out that room. It probably still smelled like, say, 2 years later. I don't care. I smoked it out. So while we were there, we took some plant medicine. So, you know, obviously it opened us up, and it also opened up the portals. It made things even more active. While we were there, we also did some spell work, and it was one of the most strongest reactions that ever occurred. And my friend to this day, she said she never was involved in a spell. Like, one of them was, and she knew kind of what it was, but the other one, she said, I kind of always wondered, like, if, like, she said, I guess she was on the fence about if God exists. And then she said, after that experience, like, God exists. So, yeah, that just shows you how strong the spell work was. And there was one point, like, during the ritual or whatever, I saw, like, what looked like a line of people, like white spirits lining up. And it was kind of like flash. And it was just like, you just knew people were standing there. And then I was like, oh, wait, like, is that my mind playing tricks on me? Because I thought, like, maybe it was the barn. But the other friend who was there, she's, like, way more seasoned medium. And she was just like, as I was thinking in my mind, like, I literally just saw, like, a row of people, like, all white, like, basically, like, apparitions or whatever. But then I was like, oh, wait, was that my eyes playing tricks on me? Because there's a white fence back there. But it literally felt like they were just, like, a row of people standing there. And then, like I said, my friend who's, like, more of a seasoned medium, she was like, do you see them? And I was just like, the people? And she was just like, yeah. She was like, they're all standing in a line or whatever. And then later, when we were talking about it, she told me, like, they were Native American spirits. So, you know, I got a lot of confirmations too about, like, myself and, like, my own gifts and spirit guides and stuff like that while that night. And the Native American spirits on that land, you can just feel, like, the sadness or whatever. But they came out for the ritual. And I don't, if I talk vaguely about some of this stuff, it's because I do not believe in airing all of your shit, like, online. Because, you know, it's a platform to reach people and to teach, but it's also a window in, if you get what I'm saying. And who's on the other end looking inside? So, yeah, so I don't think I have any footage of the ritual, because it was a ritual. But there was other things that occurred that night as well. And one thing that stuck with me is there were curtains in the living room, and there was a boy, and my friend, who I said is a more seasoned medium, could see, and, like, the boy, and, you know, I could sense him as well. And she was like, it was like a moment on what's that called, that show called that I like, is it Psychic Mediums? And it's like these two older women or whatever, and they go, you know, go to people's houses who are having different phenomena, and they help them go through the door or whatever. And so we had a moment like that. And then it was like, the whole time we were sitting, like, we didn't really go upstairs too much, because, you know, it was active up there. There was a lot of thumping and bumping going on upstairs. I kept going up there and expecting to see, like, doors open and close. There were noises, like thumping, bumping, could be door closing, a lot of noises. And so a majority of the time when we were, like, you know, in the realms, let's say, we stayed together in the living room. And upstairs, everything was active. And like I said, we were on Planet Medicine, so I wasn't, like, recording that kind of stuff. But the footage that you do have is just certain things that happened while we were there. And at one point when the little boy was there, the curtains that were over this doors leading to the jacuzzi outside, they started billowing like this. Like if someone took the ends of the curtains and went like this, and they started like billowing. No wind in the house, no air in the house. We've been there for several hours. Curtain never billowed. Doors were shut. But something moved those curtains like that. And my friend, she was like, that's the boy. So it was interesting to see that. It didn't freak me out. I didn't get any negative energy with that or whatever. And yeah, so I also just learned that night more about when you do your plant medicine, stuff like that. You're not only are you open up yourself, but it's like, it's almost as if it can open up other portals as well. So yeah, so it was a very interesting Christmas. And so I kind of just wanted to do this intro and kind of just take you through a little bit before you watch the video. And at the end of the video, basically, we were taking pictures. And so we were taking, pictures before we left. And in those pictures, you can see spirit captured. So I think I pretty much took you guys through all of it. So I'll let you watch for yourselves. I hope you enjoy.
Well, we're gonna have fun in the morning.
What's little holes in the wall?
Holes in the wall.
Like, I don't know.
Glory holes.
Yeah, right. He's up there peeking it.
You know, I actually saw a place with glory holes in New Orleans.
Really?
I was looking for a place to eat, and it was the smallest, like,
Gorgeous though.
skinniest place. And I looked in one of the holes, and they were all different, like, sizes like this.
Oh my
I
gosh.
was like, what is this, a post office? And I look inside, and there's a midget with no teeth looking at me.
Shut.
And there was a guy that was drunk. He came in, he shut like a 20 or something in the hole, and I hear this.
Oh my god.
No way.
So crazy. Yeah, that's
You actually been
Yeah,
a real
it's
life
actually-
hole.
It's actually a
Is there a light on in there? What's in there? What is in there? Oh, it's the dining room. Oh, look at old record.
Ooh. That's nice.
Maybe this is the old lady. And the man. Oh, seriously, the pictures.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah, this house
Dude,
probably
shh,
been
shh,
passed
Jimmy,
down.
the stairs.
Yes, I heard it already. I heard the knocking.
Wait, what?
I already heard it. There's like knocking up there.
Just walking.
Shut up now.
There was. Did you hear?
Guys, we're all sleeping together, right? Like,
Yeah.
This house has been probably
We're so
passed.
gonna like pseudo lesbian it tonight.
It's like it's been passed down from generation to generation, so they probably,
it looks like this is like a new addition, new part.
Yeah, this is great.
This is the kitchen's beautiful, right?
Okay.
So you said there's one more room?
Yeah, one more right back.
It's actually getting warmer in here, but there's no space heater. In here.
I feel like we should pull one from one of the rooms we don't.
Yeah.
And
I'm sleeping on the couch tonight. There's no
and then this room.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay.
There's space here and here. Somebody is back here. Oh, there's a hot tub.
Hot tub.
Should have picked up one of those starter ones.
breakfast already ready.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, babe. It's actually, it's 74, so it's a little cold.
Oh, okay.
But I guess if you come out first, do warm it up.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Oh no. Okay. I got my idea.
You turning up the temperature? You're gonna start a fire out here? Or inside?
These are wet, but I'm gonna put them in there so at least tomorrow.
This is the room I chose to sleep in tonight. Very beautiful. This is the parlor room. I've always wanted a parlor room. Yes, okay. Yummy breakfast. Yay.
Merry
Merry Christmas. Thank you for helping
This
and
is our
making banana
beautiful
bread.
cooks. Look how beautiful the cooks are.
You taking a picture of the picture? Oh my god, that's a cute one.
Made this beautiful feast. Vegan meatloaf and vegan mac and cheese and roasted vegetables. That looks oily. That looks oily. Needs to sit a bit. Garden in here. Ooh. Oh my god. It's gorgeous. Oh, look at the little cages you can sit in. You hear the waterfall? This place is magical. We can't even make it to the table. We're just like, we're in awe. I know, it's gorgeous. Oh, look at the water. So magical here. The trees and the waterfall at the restaurant. Absolutely gorgeous. So serene and beautiful.